Alright boys, we finally have Prika's kit and it is looking really good. This is basically today's, or sorry, not today's, this year 2026 duo. It is the idols. We went from our bunnies to our schoolgirls to now idols. Every single year it keeps getting weirder for the duo characters. Mint and Prika will be paired together and there is not that many reasons to be using Prika on its own, but we'll talk about that on a second as usual before we go into that. Hello there internet, welcome back to Waifus. I'm Sefhi, your favorite gambling addict, and today's topic is gonna be Prika, sniper rifle support 40-second B2, but it's not bad. It's not the bad kit. It's actually pretty good. Before we go into that, I was checking the kit and I haven't even seen her assets yet, nor her burst. Oh my god, she looks fine, bro. T0. Like, I don't even have to wait, by the way. She is already T0. See, she got leaked, it's T0. I don't have to wait. I know she's a T0 as character. And when it comes to the burst, is it good? Is it worth going for a couple of copies? Or are we going for just base copy as usual? Let's see. Okay, so it's the second part. I assume this is what you get. Now, one copy for me. I don't care too much on it. I don't care too much about that. That said, let's jump directly into the kit itself. This is what they posted 20 minutes ago, give or take. Prika supporter B2 weather sniper rifle 40-second B2 Omega basic stats when it comes to the basic ammo reload time, charge time, and full charge. That's literally the most basic 69.04% of attack. So nothing in there to comment too much. Now her skills will be working with Mint, and that's why I have Mint open right here, so we can see both things, right? If you guys remember how Mint works, if not, we will do a small refresh, don't worry. So let's go into her kit. She has two passives and the normal burst. The first passive is going to be let's get the show started. Activates when attacking with full charge, affect all allies. This is what's making her a good character regardless of where you put her. At level 10, this is an extra 20% projectile explosion damage, pierce damage 13%, and attack increase 20%. Caster's attack, as usual, you want a lot of dupes, so it doesn't matter if you're a casual player. Base copy is more than enough, guys. Even if the characters have the caster's attack, it doesn't matter. One copy is more than enough for 99% of players. Alright, for all of you competitive bossos, good luck. Activates only while in performance status. This is her burst. Affects self. Potency of HP restore increased by 50% continuously, and then gains spears continuously. Now, you only need to burst with her once, and then you will forever forget about her. You literally, your rotation will be once Prika, and then forever Mint. That's it, nothing else. Once Prika, forever Mint. You'll see why on a second. But that's the skill one. Her first part is already pretty good. You can put her on almost any team composition, and she's going to be already working out of the box as just a buffer for rocket launchers or for Pierce character or just as a general attack buffer. So just because of this skill one, she can be used on other teams of burst, right? I just never burst with her and you are good basically. Would I be using her alone without me? Probably not, because there are stronger buffers in most situations, but still it's a nice option for new players who might only get one of the duo, right? So it's still good. And then the potency of HP and Pierce is pretty nice. Now, we have also a skill 2, which is going to be one more song. This is also another passive, and this is where the weird interaction comes in. Activates when entering full burst, affecting herself, increasing max HP by 20%. This is every rotation because it's entering full burst, not when she uses her burst skill. So every rotation, you will be getting a 20% extra max HP, which will also be helping with the potency of HP restored while she's on performance status. Now, activates when Sing Along takes effect while Prika is in performance status. So, Sing Along, it's Mint Burst. This one right here, Sing Along. And this is anytime you burst, regardless if Mint it's on singing or dancing. It does not matter, she will always get Sing Along. And this is why you want to be first bursting with Prika, then with Mint. Because she needs to be on performance status, which is her burst right here, performance. We'll talk about it in a moment. So she needs to have burst first, and then you also need sing along. So you need both things. This takes place when sing along procs while she is in performance status. Hopefully that is clear. And then that will make it so you get Encore. And Encore does a couple of things. Before we go into Encore, really quickly. Okay, performance, her burst. You burst first with Prika. What are you getting? 40-second cooldown. You are getting performance. Strength allies and restores HP. Restores 3% of the caster's final max HP as HP every second for 25 seconds. Cannot be removed. And also charge damage increased by 25% for 25 seconds. Now, even if it's 25 seconds, you do not need to be bursting with her again, even though it's a pretty good duration, because now we're going to Encore. Assuming Prika is in performance status, and assuming now you are bursting with Mint, you have Sing Along. Now, what are you getting there? Well, affects the member who initiated Sing Along, you will be going into singing, always. This is a weird interaction, we'll talk about this on a second more, but you will be getting singing, which is for Mint, her attack buff. Okay, when she is on singing, she's giving an extra 25, or well, at max level, 45% of caster's attack for 3 seconds, every attack with full charge. This is the good buff, so that is great, right? Now, also, this effect is continuous, cannot be removed. You are affecting all allies, increasing the performance by 21 seconds, increasing attack damage by 25% for 10 seconds, and then increasing her own cooldown for the versus skill 21. So instead of 40, it's gonna be a 60-second cooldown skill. But again, she is already on performance, so she's gonna be extending it consistently. So she will never have to burst, because every other rotation there is more than enough time for you to be increasing this, extending it continuously. Meaning every single time you are proccing Encore, you are extending the duration, you are getting the attack damage, and you are going to be getting singing. Now, the weird interaction. We do not know if Mint will be able to keep both singing and dancing, because the normal interaction, and let me open this here, guys, ignore all my shilling here for a loot bar and whatnot. The normal interaction is that Mint will go from no status, let me actually make this a little bit bigger, no status, right? Then she will be going into dancing. Then she's gonna also be getting sing along. And then after that, usually when you burst with her, she's gonna be getting, or well, we can just say plus sing along, no? So she will be getting dancing plus sing along. Then she will be getting singing. And then rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat, because she is gonna just be looping this, and then she would never be getting the no status again, right? She would be looping only on these 3 things. Now, after you are getting Encore, this changes, because now you're getting first no status into Encore plus performance. So now you're going from Encore and performance into dancing, which will proc Encore. So is it switching? Now Hero Dance is getting confused. Is she getting singing here? Right? Because now it's proccing as well this Encore and performance, because she's getting sing along. So what we don't know if she's gonna be getting both or not, or it's only gonna be one. If it's only singing, it doesn't matter. It literally does not matter, because you are still gonna be getting the good buff that you needed on her. Now, the other thing is that it's gonna be kind of like breaking compositions a little bit. We were thinking of the Sui treasure for this team, but now you cannot really be using Sui or Miranda in here, because there is no cooldown reduction. So you are a bit more limited, a bit. This is not a bad thing, okay? You will be using a normal B1, both B2s, just like when you use your mates, and then 2 B3s that can take advantage of the explosion damage buff. And then you will be using both Mint and Prika. Like I said earlier, you want to be bursting first with your Prika, then always with Mint. You can put it on the first position and leave it on auto. The only thing to take into consideration for a team like this is that you need fast rotations to be able to keep extending all of her skill too, right? So you can keep extending performance and you can keep getting all of these moves and not fuck it up. As long as your team has decent burst generation, it should not be a problem nowadays, because the majority of teams have enough burst generation to actually, you know, not worry about that. Like we all have fast rotations on team 1, 2, 3, no problem at all, right? So it's not a huge issue. It's also not a huge issue in terms of B3s, because so many good rocket launchers who can take advantage of the huge attack or just the explosion damage with your Neon, or if that's your Cindy, or whoever you want to put here. And even characters for the peers can also take advantage of a lot of the buffs they are providing. So they're going to be working on both teams, rocket launchers, snipers for peers, fantastic buffs. You get every offensive buff you need, and you're also going to be getting heals with both Mint and Prika. So it's a pretty nice kit. And then obviously I'm not sure what I'm seeing her on the tier list, but I assume she will be also, you know, pretty similar to where Mint is. A really good character on her own. Prika would be worse. In my opinion, Prika on her own would be a worse character because her damage numbers are not there. But if we're pairing her with Mint, they are really, really good. This might be the strongest duo we have currently in the game, just because the offensive buffs they have, even though Anchor and Mast are fantastic and strong characters as well. So yeah, pretty happy with this. Honestly, I was expecting something worse, but I'm happy with what she got. You guys have the level 10 values already on the website. Obviously, the rest of the values will be filled after the patch goes live. But that's everything for this one. Do let me know how you guys are feeling about her kit, and if you guys understood my shit explanation on the rotation. I think that's how it works. Obviously, we'll see tomorrow what's going on. We will be live pulling for her as well, so feel free to drop by, say hello. As usual, good luck with your pull, the and I'll see you on the next one.